This game is called Beatblock. Now, unlike other rhythm games that are usually either Mania, Taiko, or some other unique style, Beatblock is like a super fast-paced circular rhythm game where you're just kind of controlling this little guy here along with his paddle. In a sense, it's kind of like a rhythm catch game, kinda, sorta, not really, but just circular. So, you know, like the full 360. And to be honest, I think what I find the most crazy about this game is just how many different note types there are, with like at least 6 different ones, which is pretty crazy, honestly. So you first get introduced to mine notes, which you actually have to avoid hitting, or your character is going to take damage and you break a combo. Next are the bounce notes, which are shaped like triangles. I really like these. I think they're really fun. They're super groovy. But pretty much these usually remain bouncing, and you just gotta keep catching them for as long as they stay bouncing. It's usually after 2 or 3, just kind of depends on what map you're playing. Then you have inverse notes, which I personally don't really like in my opinion, where you're hitting these notes with the back of the paddle rather than the front. Up next you have side or whack notes, where you don't hit them with either the back or the front of your paddle, but rather you whack them with the side of it instead, which I thought were pretty annoying at first, but you kind of get used to it. And of course the most basic note that almost every rhythm game has, I'm pretty sure, is just the tap. Now, tap notes in this game are a little difficult, only because you have to really match them up well when they actually hit your paddle. So it's a bit awkward at first to actually get the timing down, but it's really not so bad once you get it. Now, personally, what I think makes this game super fun is honestly just the way it looks, and just how different it is, of course. I mean, compared to most rhythm games that I get into, for the most part, like Estella or Quaver, or even Osu for that matter, I go in with a pretty big head, surprisingly. For the most part, I'm able to grasp them pretty quickly, since most rhythm games are usually the same anyways. But I'm also not scared to say that honestly, I kind of suck at this game. There's so many visual effects that I'm not really that used to, and not to mention being in the center of the actual map, I'm not really good at it. So with all these little shifts in themes, along with a bunch of visual effects that I was not ready for, like warping, glitches, and even full-on color changes for that matter, it honestly makes the game feel just a lot more difficult. And anyone watching you on the other side, say on a stream, it's pretty trippy. I generally have pretty good sight reading, but this game really just put me down. I mean, there's even a level where you're just fishing. Which is super funny. But back to it, I suck at sight reading this, and I've never felt more, I don't know, like, dang. Well, I don't mean to sound pompous or anything, or just full of myself, but I usually come into these rhythm games feeling pretty confident. But man, I've never been so humbled in a way. It's crazy. I genuinely had to take a second and say, damn, I'm ass. Like, coming into it, I was like, oh, it's just a catching rhythm game. It can't be that hard. Surely I'm going to be really good at this. Going into it, I thought this would have been a game for people who are looking to get into the rhythm game genre. You know, start off with something easy and then make your way to something more difficult. But nah, this game is very much like a wolf in sheep's clothing. But I think that's what really makes it fun, is that there's not a whole lot of other options like this in the rhythm game sphere. And so with the latest updates, there's currently around 27 maps in game. However, there has been talk by the developer that they really just want to put in at least around 40 maps, which is pretty cool. But even if you, I don't know, somehow pass all of the maps with flying colors and you start getting bored with them, you can always start downloading maps directly from the Steam Workshop. And honestly, I think that's where a big strength lies in this game. Similar to how Osu works, with players being able to make their own beat map and publicly list them, Beatblock lets its own players actually create maps as well, publish them onto Steam, and downloading them from there, which is super nice that you don't have to go into an alternate website, although I think my only gripe is that it does make you restart the game, but I'm sure this could possibly get cleaned up in the full release. It just kind of makes the game feel a lot more fresh, knowing that there's always maps being made by the community, although some maps can be not as good as others, but you know what, it is what it is. Now, if it was a question for should you play it, this game is still technically in early access, but it feels really good. I haven't had any problems like lag or the game feeling like garbage like some other rhythm games that I was playing. Like, the only thing I would mention is that I wish there was a real full screen mode, or maybe I'm just stupid and can't find it, but I had to play all of my games with these black bars on the side, which I don't really notice too much after playing for a while. I just wanted to bring it up. On the topic of actually getting the game, or should you get it, I think anyone who likes a good rhythm game will find a lot of joy in playing this one as well. And I mean, you should honestly give it a shot. If you're looking for something a little trippy, but also with such weird mechanics that just make the game so much more interesting, or if you're just bored of what you're playing currently right now, 15 bucks isn't a whole lot to spend. I mean, 15 bucks is solid for a game nowadays, at least games that are actually genuinely worth playing at least. So yeah, I'd say go ahead and pick it up. You might absolutely enjoy it, or it'll at least supply you with a good amount of fun just to keep you busy for a good while. With that being said, I really do like this game. It's super entertaining, if not a little frustrating because there's a whole lot I still don't know about, or I'm just not used to. But anyways, this was just a quick review of a new rhythm game that I found, or more or less found, and my friends were forcing me to play it. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and hopefully let me know if you actually do intend on trying the game, or if you're already playing it. I have another gacha review video coming out that should be pretty cool. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever. Bye-bye.
I want to watch you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You can watch me play
yeah,
Beatblock.
yeah. I want to watch you
Okay.
beat those blocks.
Yeah, I'm a beat 'em, all right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm gonna, man, let me just get on this game. Damn. God. Attention, please read carefully. Beatblock has some visual